Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Blue Mountain Express KBME station, bringing you the 1990 Hood to Coast Relay. We're here live at the Blue Mountains in preparation for the run on August 24, 1990. Just to prove the time of day, it's about 1 p.m. on August 23. This is the Restrainee broadcasting live, and in a moment we'll turn our broadcast over to Mr. John Bren, who will be recording live from our site in Hood River, Oregon. Take it away, John.
Here we are. I've forgotten what date it is. Sometime in 1990.
This is August the 24th.
This is August the 24th.
Yeah, still Friday, too. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. We need this up-to-date technical information in order to do this live on-the-spot interview from downtown Hood River. Here we are gathered, ready to climb the summit of the mountain. Whole team together, all the alpine gear, crampons, ice axes, everything. We've spent a great deal of time putting this expedition together. Over here we have people who are trained to the nth degree, physical exercise up to 100 miles a week on the road. It's been absolutely incredible. In fact, we ought to go over and interview a few of them right now. Here's a gentleman right here. Mr. Copeland, I understand you've trained up to 100 miles a week for this event. Done older marathons?
110 miles a week sometimes.
And we have some high-tech equipment.
Really high-tech stuff. And we've got the latest in computer technology that's going to help us through all of this.
You know, I understand that you've even changed from nylon underwear to mylar underwear just to get an advantage.
Yeah, and I'm thinking seriously of not wearing any underwear at all.
And would that be a weight factor then?
No, I like the way my thighs shape together.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I really do.
And you have some of the toughest legs on the mountain, I understand.
Yeah, absolutely.
A 400 vertical climb, crampons and ice axes. Is that true?
The crampons, ice axes. The hardest part of some of my legs is carrying the ladder to get up the rises. That's the hardest part of the run.
Well, thanks, Tim.
Thanks,
we'll be panning in on your performance a little later on. Let's move over to another contestant on the Hood to Coast team, right over here. Joe Fletcher. Joe Fletcher, incredible specimen, athlete. He's gone into a great deal.
It comes in a bottle, right?
Done a great deal of mental preparation for this, meditation, and in fact he's eating some very high caloric foods, special diet. He's ready for this. He also has several 300-foot vertical climbs on the mountain. How do you expect to take all this in? Are you going to do all right? What's your strategy?
Slowly. Go slowly. Every step, one at a time.
And I understand that you have special shoes, high energy return shoes. They return energy 2 for 1 on every footstep. Is that true?
Super glue shoes.
Super glue.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the glue on the top instead of the bottom.
Okay. How do you think you're going to feel after the third leg?
Numb.
No, just absolutely no. Okay.
No. Spent.
Well, we'll be tuning in on you a little later here in one of your legs. And, this is high.
This
high
is good
end
stuff.
Okay.
This is for merchants. This is good stuff.
Okay. All right. Well,
thank you, John.
Back to Central here. We'll check with you a little later. Back here, we've got one of our strongest, fastest, toughest runners. Chris, come on over here.
That's Nathan. You're talking about Nathan.
I want you to say a few words in the mic. I understand you've got an amazing strategy here, and that you're going to come out so fresh at the end of this, you'd be able to substitute double runs if you wanted to. Is that true?
I expect to be able to crawl all the way to the beer garden.
All the way to the beer garden?
I expect to be able to crawl unassisted.
What special equipment have you brought with you to assist you in this endeavor?
Well, I have a special windscreen that fits on the top of my head because I noticed the wind is blowing against us. So it's kind of a triangular windscreen that cuts the wind.
So a fairing device.
That's
then.
right, a fairing device. It's a secret device. There's other teams around here, so I don't want to describe it too.
Yeah. I didn't realize that fairing devices were legal. I haven't read the rules, but apparently you've examined them.
Well, it doesn't mention it. So as far as I'm concerned, if it doesn't mention it's prohibited, then it is allowed.
Okay, well I understand that people have done some innovative things. Tim Copeland is using Mylar underwear.
Mylar underwear.
Mylar underwear, Mylar high exotic material, guaranteed lightweight. So anyway, everyone's got something.
That's right. Hey,
well, we'll look for you a little later in the run today.
All right.
Good luck.
Hey, good luck to you too.
And we just wanted to check on your dressing style here to see how a real athlete does this. Understand you brought along today some alligator running shoes. Is that correct? Special advantage?
That's right.
Okay, good.
These have a special heel for going downhill. And I run one of the first legs going down the hill, so you can really dig in with these.
Well, that's really high tech. You know, I'm sure that idea would sell to the other 1,000 or so runners that are up there on the hill today.
Well, these came from Texas, and they've got quite a few mountains in Texas, and so they developed them down there.
Well, that's great. Is there any special diet that you've followed the last 6 weeks to prepare for this event?
Right across the street there is the place that I've been eating every day for the last 6 weeks.
Oh, the health food place over here.
You bet.
Let's pan in on the health food place. They have a special diet here. Very few people have seen this. There aren't many around. What did you find on the menu that you like so much?
They've got a new French fry for runners. It's a high carbohydrate French fry.
High carbohydrate, high caloric. Okay. Well, we'll be looking for great things on you in the mountain, and we'll get a little bit of footage later on.
That's great.
Good luck.
Glad to be here.
I think it is. Here we are again, just about ready to leave for the mountain. I have the anchor man, the hero of the day, with me right here. He's been training hard. He's running sub 6-minute miles. He can do that straight uphill. Tremendous grades, and I mean, this guy just has all kinds of strength. Sam, tell us a little bit about your strategy and how you think you're going to pull this thing off.
My strategy is everybody else is going to pull up the slack. When we get to lap 36, I plan on having about a half an hour rest beforehand and a Miller Lite. And then I'm gonna take the flag on in, John.
Well, I've heard that you could, if they're a little slow, that we could put a Miller Lite about every kilometer, and that would move you along. Is that true? You wouldn't have any problem with that?
On a hot day, that'd be great.
Well, that's good. Well, we look forward to great things. We know you can make up a half hour in that leg if necessary. We've seen you run, and we know you're going to have to pull this team through because we're all so slow. So I hope you'll be able to do that.
Well, we'll do it.
Good luck on the mountain. And we hope we don't have too many weenie legs out there. But if
let's
you
have
do,
a weenie leg check here.
If you do,
we want a commitment. Who's going to run the weenie legs?
will all those who have weenie legs please raise their hands?
Raise your hand, Bonnie. Put it in front of the lens.
There are a few people who have weenie legs, but there are also some who have those vertical 300-foot assaults.
He's got a tough leg right there.
Right there. Yeah. There's one of our real Ironmen over there, Greg Todd, who really does have vertical assaults.
This is one of the keys right here that I was talking to you, John. If he does what he's supposed to do, then it's Miller time for me on number 36.
Okay, well, Up the mountain we go, we're off. I want to interview our driver here for a minute, Mr. J.P. Patterson, a veteran of many of these hood to cascade tours. He has all kinds of local knowledge. He's going to steer this team. John, what's your strategy for this team to keep us on the road?
I'm actually suggesting that Sam implement the 36 leg libation to the first leg. And I think the plan will be to get everybody drunk starting at the first leg, and then we won't have any problem with morale or any of that other normal stuff that causes problems.
Do you think there'd be a chance that might speed up the team so much that they lose their mettle by being there?
Oh, that's a good possibility. That's a good possibility. I never thought about that. But, so, good plan. We'll just stay with Gatorade. Gatorade. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Well, what would you think about a mix of half beer, half Gatorade? Would that put us in?
No, because this team I think is totally adopting an all-or-nothing philosophy. So I'd say you better just go just straight Gatorade.
Well, yeah, let's vote on that then. This is all or nothing. Let's vote.
Well, I'm really proud to be associated with this fine group of people. I'm really sorry that I can't run, but maybe I'll come along with some of the tougher legs and you know, pace some of the guys.
Yeah, I've heard that you've had a near fatal illness that you've recovered from caused by running, and that but you're here anyway just to encourage us all.
Moral support and be a pacer if I need be. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to the race.
Yeah. Well, keep one hand on the wheel.
All right. Okay.
Way up the mountain, Tim just got passed by a logging truck. We're about 45 minutes away.
That about covers the excitement so far.
Just bringing you up to date here. Commodore Brent's getting all psyched up for the first leg. Here we are. It's now 3:44.
That's the first leg right there. Those,
That doesn't look like such a rough time.
those kids that were killed.
There's the mountain.
Those kids that were killed they got lost, and if they'd have gone just a couple hundred yards to the west, they'd have run into Palmer Lift. Instead, they went over this ridge right here, and
We're
like
down
see where it's bare there?
spot, and then just
They went right over that ridge, and it was 85-mile-an-hour winds before they were found. It snowed 8 feet. Their compass, the guy who read the compass, had he read it correctly, he would have taken it.
We're here. There's Sue, one of our drivers.
Some sort of calculation that took about 18 degrees. And
Everybody's getting psyched. We're an hour to go.
right over into that canyon right over there. It's called White River Canyon.
Sue, what's your strategy for driving today?
Driving, keep your clothespin on the nose,
And then the guy
catch a wink whenever I can.
Didn't they give you any aerosol?
No, I was depending on you for that, Gary. Let me down.
I got one for Patterson.
I may have to borrow it.
Ray showed up. He's ready to go.
He's ready, folks. What do you want to do?
Rearranging gear. You can tell it's cold by everybody having their coats and pants on.
Dennis, Roger Westmore.
Of course, it's good wind blowing too.
I think I got some of your letters.
Oh, is that right?
We're supposed to get rained on according to the weather forecast.
Oh, I see all kinds of good ideas and things to use. You want one?
No, and I talked to somebody who
It's now 4:32. We're 8 minutes away from our start. Team's lining up for a team picture here. You can see how close we are to the snow and how cold it is.
Well, I think
You'll be able to see the mountain?
Well, it will all are.
Hey, GP. Maybe they should be like right there.
Hi guys.
Nice.
Yeah. Gotta wait for Ponti.
Commodore, we're about 6 minutes to race time. Commodore, what do you think?
Well, my secret here is titanium shoes, especially cast in Italy, guaranteed to be lightweight, durable, and insulate from shocks down the mountain.
You think you're all set for this?
I'm set. When I finish, everything will be sore. I mean, absolutely everything.
This will be the biggest cheer of your life right now.
Right. So, I've been training.
Somebody came up to inform me that
I'm ready.
somebody's lights were on and they were fine.
About a minute and a half.
These guys look serious. This is a serious group right here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes away. Yes.
There's Commodore. You see him in the back.
Right. Save your energy, guy. Save your energy. We'll need you, Chris.
Any out-of-staters in this group? Out of mind. Where are you? Got a Washington runner? Who else? St. Louis, Missouri, the Show Me State. Okay, got it. Let's see here. Let me subtract my new math. About a minute and 10 seconds to go. Wish your next door neighbor good luck. Same time. Ready to begin a new decade of the Hood to Coast race. It started 8 years ago. Julie's got some supporters. Yes. Okay. 30 seconds. Let's start yelling and don't stop until they leave. Come on. All right. Before you know it, you're going to be running on the sand on the beach. 20 seconds. No shortcuts. 191 miles. 15. We'll count them down at the 50. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off! All right, you guys. See you in Seaside. 5 o'clock starters. I'll be checking in now.
Back to the van.
This is serious business. You can tell by the look on Gary's face. Okay, there's John.
All right.
This is very precarious. Tim, hang on.
Go, Liz! All right.
Here comes John.
All right, Commodore. Go for it, Gary. 38. All right, get us started. Go. Way to go. Way to go, John.
John! The reporter is trying to catch up with our lead runner to find out a little bit about the overall effect of Hood Hill. John, give us a word.
Hey,
Finally found the
here's
button.
Drop Like a Rock Bryn reporting from the government camp base here. Just dropped out of the heavens, 5.5 miles, and I want to tell you my knees hurt and my quads hurt.
But are you ready to go again?
Am I ready to go again? I don't know. The guy I ran with said, this leg makes you pay for all the others. So, anyway.
Well, thank you for giving us a head start.
Down here at the base, and let's hope Ponti makes it.
You bet. Gary finishing up the last. Gary. Ponti. Let's get a fresh off.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm glad the first light's done.
All right. Well, Gary, keep talking.
Oh, I need water. Got any water on you? You need water? Yeah, I'm thirsty. That was worse than safe running downhill all the way.
In about 5 to 10 minutes, you'll start to feel it.
Back to your legs?
No.
Oh, is that what you... Yeah. What'd you do?
John giving Gary some veterans advice.
Back, it's now 6:26. I've handed off to Don. Don is in the process of finishing up his leg. And Tim is getting ready to take the handoff here in a minute. Let's see. Tim and Dennis on the other side, collaborating. Dennis has the last leg. Try to catch Don as he comes in for the handoff. Back. Where's he at? There's Tim. There's Don coming in. There goes Tim. He must have been taking a snooze. We'll be back. Well, we're back. Tim has taken off. Commodore, what do you think so far?
Well, we're almost ready to make the big major exchange, I guess. I don't know. Eat, drink, and be merry. Stretch a lot.
There's Joe. Joe's getting ready.
Take ibuprofen.
Don't run over the camera, man. Joe, are you ready for this?
I'm gonna get ready. Next leg, I'm gonna be ready.
All right. There's Dennis. Look at Dennis. He's still a leg away. He's stretching already.
Yeah, I'm almost down there.
We're getting all kinds of veteran advice now.
Somebody help Dennis get down there, would you?
No.
Folks, it's now 7:11. There's JP. He's monitoring our runners. Dennis is getting ready for his leg after Joe. This is the handoff point where Tim's coming into right now. I just about got one. Tim will be coming down the road this way. And he's still out of sight, so I'll check off for him and be back in a moment. There's Tim coming in now.
That's the way it was on the
Sorry, I was checking
over that Chehalem Mountain.
Yeah, you must have been fourth was Vic.
And
there he's coming in.
That whole way.
There's Joe.
Columbia, you didn't go up towards.
No, we went
We'll get
straight
the official
through
handoff here.
Farmington.
There it is.
Beaverton, Farmington.
There goes Joe. And there comes Tim.
Go, Joe! Take 2 legs!
Joe's too fast. Where is he? There he is. Get Hero.
Yeah. Slightly downhill.
Slightly downhill.
How does it feel?
Oh, it feels swell.
I got your mouth.
It feels, it's one of my best features. I'm just really glad it's over. Now I know how childbirth must feel.
Are you ready for legs 2 and 3?
No, I'm going to be celibate the rest of my life and give up running to boot. But thank you for asking, and you have a pleasant day too.
No problem. Thank you. Here we go. We got Joe coming in now. It's starting to get dark. See him chugging away right there. There's Dennis. There's the handoff. 7:49, starting to get dark. Go, Dennis, go! Attaboy, Dennis! Go get him, Dennis! And on down the road he goes. We'll be back in a minute. There's Joe. He's trying to get in the recovery stages. Looks like he made a friend.
There you go, Joe! Over here, Joe! Over here!
Sprint, Joe, go for it.
It looked so easy when you guys did it.
Good for you.
It's gonna get better. Right now it ain't so good.
Is that hill as tough as you thought it was going to be?
It's just a long ways from that to and the exchange.
But you had inspiration, right?
I did. I won't admit it, but I did.
Did you find it a spiritual experience, Joe?
No, but it was uplifting.
I see.
Do you want to clarify that?
I just did.
Did it make you want to fall to your knees?
No.
No.
Flap on my back. I agree.
The group.
Hi, Gary. We're just creating health food. Yeah.
More Twinkies?
For a while. No, this is granola. I looked all over for gin.
There's our driver. He looks really relaxed, doesn't he?
It's almost Miller time, isn't it?
Miller time?
Yeah. I'll have to find the other van. They got the Miller. All we've got is Gatorade. This is a real crappy job, you know. I want you guys to know how much of a sacrifice I do this.
There you go, the Twinkie man. Hey!
He used it all the Twinkies.
Oh, the Twinkies. I couldn't find it.
Joe, do they really work?
They work, guys. They look good.
You know what they say about those? Never eat anything with a shelf life longer than your own.
Well, we'll go on down the road here and see where Dennis is at, I guess. And hand it off to the other van.
Bye, Gary.
Bye, Tim.
Gary.
See you guys.
Bye, Gary.
I'm on.
Our next leg is Tim. It's, as you see, 2:31 in the morning. Tim, how do you feel at this point in time?
Gary, good morning. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for giving me an opportunity to join you in this experience. This is probably going to result in the absolute end of our friendship and probably some major litigation.
Can I count on that?
Oh, I think that's nearly
What
assured.
are you doing? What is that stuff?
This is Vaseline, Gary. This is for people with overdeveloped upper thighs.
And what's that do for you?
Well, you don't chafe that way.
Chafe what?
Chafe your overdeveloped thighs.
Oh.
That's right.
You run with that jar between your thighs?
I run with a jar between actually my knees, and what that tends to do is it keeps the thighs from chafing so much.
Does that help your time too?
Well, it depends on the time to do what. But
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, I certainly recommend this to you, Gary, and you might find it useful as a mouth balm.
Oh, I haven't tried it that way.
Well, I'd like to see you try it.
Excuse me, Mr. Personality, but Don's gonna be here in 3 minutes. Are you
Bye,
ready?
thank you.
A pleasant son of a gun tonight.
Are you still
I'm
with
having a hard time keeping my little chicks in line.
What chicks?
All you little chicks.
Oh,
Little baby chicks.
We've been called other names so far tonight too.
Oh, I know, but this is on film, and your wife might see it, and I don't want her to hear what I'm really calling you.
All right.
It rhymes with chicks.
Yeah.
Here's Joe. Joe's getting ready. You're next, aren't you?
I'm next.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Okay.
I'm ready for that light, but I'm ready for this.
Is that light bright enough for you?
It'll get my attention.
Let's see. Ooh, geez, I still have an hour and a half left on this tape. The battery's running out, but the tape's okay. Well, I'll turn the light off so you don't have any problem. Thanks, Dennis. Folks, here we are. What time is it?
It's 4 in the morning.
I don't want to hear what time it is.
I feel like crap. My
What is
feet
this
hurt.
bright light? Get this
My
off.
legs are so stiff they feel like steel
4:02.
girders.
All right, there's Commodore.
First aid. First aid.
See, the Lee Z team caught up with us.
And you just put this on.
Yeah, here, let me do this.
Okay.
Here's a couple of survivors here.
Hold that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Chris, the
had
hill
a
climber.
we just had that nice night's sleep over there at Roger's house with
healthy 2 hours.
masseuse was there. You guys all, showers. It wasn't too bad.
What?
Over here.
Pan in on this moleskin for a minute.
Look at mine.
What are you operating?
Oh.
That's the sticky side.
And you put that
And
on
that
the wound.
puts that on the skin.
Okay.
And then if it's in a place where it might rub off, put a Band-Aid over it.
This guy must have never done backpacking.
All right.
That's right.
No, I don't have a clue.
Hey.
But hey, this is moleskin, everybody. When you
Scapoose.
yeah,
Scapoose.
when you wear a major blister into your
Is this one of those Steve Rubin?
I think anybody who takes that downhill gets a wound.
So you were 24 seconds off?
Yeah, and leg 2, but it was great. Yeah, I know it's.
Oh, how was your leg?
Yeah,
Greg?
I felt good.
It
I'm
was
kind of stiff right now,
fast.
but
Don't worry, it'll
I'll
get
make
worse
it.
after the second one.
I'll make it.
but you know,
You like that
Ponti
light?
comes in and
Yeah, I do.
he's
Like
way
this one?
under.
I'll turn it off. Ooh, the famous driver.
After a good night's sleep.
Does it smell badly yet?
Not bad. These guys aren't even working yet.
It's kind of
Not working yet.
Not even working.
Well, you'll find out this next leg.
Maybe in leg 2.
All right.
That's coming up.
If you can see the time, it's 10:44. I just finished my last leg. And Don is on his last leg. He's got a long one. It's 10, or not 10, but 6 miles. He'll be coming in here. We're standing on a construction area. There's the exchange point. Right there.
Oh, Gary,
What?
I want to show you we have an injury.
Injury?
Yeah, there's an injury. There's been an injury.
Oh, Tim's back. We got an injury. What is it?
There's been an injury.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Well, I slept getting in the car, but that's the only, so far that's the only injury we've had on the trip.
How'd you do that?
It's important to know. I slipped.
What'd you hit?
Getting out of the car.
Oh, that's your car though.
Well, I know that. But anyway, that's it. That's the injury.
Okay.
Now we have it on. Now it's on tape.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dan, Hood to Coast, what do you have to say?
Well, it's history. It'll never happen again.
Until next year.
What next year? Yeah. Everything is stiff, sore, damaged, and hurts. I'll never be able to perform again.
Perform what?
You name it.
To what were you dressing?
Yeah, you name it, it won't happen.
Is that a permanent situation?
I think it's absolutely permanent.
There are many areas in which there's no significant loss.
Wendy will find that quite a relief.
Yeah.
No more of this middle of the night tapping on the shoulder stuff.
JP, you ready to drink some beer now? We're almost done here?
Yeah, I'm about ready to drink some beer now. It's been a tough trip, Gary. I've just abstained, you know, ever since 8 o'clock last night.
Well, you haven't even had to fill in for anybody. How come?
I don't think they really felt like they could really count on me too much. I was going to run with Tim, but I decided I don't want to.
Well, he's ready.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Oh.
I don't want you either.
Actually,
with the pace you're going to have to run, Tim.
Actually, we're running too fast. We've got to slow down or else we won't get our medal. Tim's got to run about 20-minute miles.
That's about my pace.
We're back again. We're still waiting for Don to come in. The weather was supposed to be rainy and really bad, but so far we've been lucky. You can see it's overcast, and we ran into some fog, but it's warmed up. It's probably in the mid-60s, mid to high 60s right now, so it's still comfortable. Anyway, we'll wait till Don comes in a second. Something. What are you saying, Dennis?
I got just a word for you here.
All right.
I'm going to step around the other side.
We've heard that word before.
It's my fling.
Your fling.
He's got my fling.
42.
Don't do that. You have it? I'm saying 3 minutes.
He's going to be in here in 3 minutes?
I'm saying
okay, well, let's go on down.
And Tim's behind him. Look at this. Tim's missing the exchange here.
Look at that. Boy, Don smoked through there. Don absolutely smoked that. Right?
Tim's trying to catch up with him. There they are running together.
That's the fastest Tim's run all year, I'll bet.
Probably is. Tim now has to run 50.
Don's not letting up on those 7-minute miles.
And there he goes.
Punched his watch.
No, Tim's slowing down. Good. See how he slowed down?
Well, he said he's gonna. He didn't have any problem with running a little time off the ledger.
Driver.
You're right. Not only in this, but in my point of stopping and slowing that son of a gun down. You hear me?
What did he run it in? A 44 or something?
Well, I said 3 minutes and probably 1 went by. Let's see. That's 36 and 8. 36 and 8 almost and 9 is 45.
He did 6 miles in 45 minutes. So
Yeah.
he did
Well, he was doing 8 and a halves.
No, that's sub 8s.
Done.
No, 8s.
He was doing 7 and a halves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was targeted for 8 and a halves. And I figured out a 7.5 minute when I said 45.
Commodore, we really better call the other van and tell them to slow down.
Well, we'll have to try to catch him. I mean, we're going to see him up there anyway.
Yeah.
We think we may have found our... He's leaving us.
Going on a
You know, when they lock on, they don't
Meg up there, they call lock in, boy, and they just kind of fall it.
She saw it on her scope that he'd lock in on her.
What threw out a little.
She wasn't slowing down any.
What'd she look like?
I couldn't tell. I couldn't get close enough. All I could see was a pink, running jersey.
Gonna get back here?
Put the back in.
I'm gonna see if Tim minds, because I'm gonna run. I'll be in
window.
15 seconds, sir.
15 seconds, he said.
I'd like to take a shower though, so I'm just gonna stand outside here and
Why is the window not going up?
Joe just took off and waiting for our sweetheart to go by. She's got a wet t-shirt now. Roll down the window, please.
Oh yeah, you're in good shape. You're gonna get a wet shoulder blade.
Shut's nose is in the way.
That'll be better.
Where'd you go?
until it dries out a ways.
There she goes.
You did. You hopped down there.
Last stop for Team 1. Mr. Pello's getting ready for his last run. Jack, what do you think?
I'm ready.
Do you like all this?
Yeah, I'm feeling strong. Ready to go.
Any aches or pains?
My legs are a little bit.
Well, how about Chris? How you feeling?
Doing great. I'm ready to go.
No problems?
Yeah, I got a moderate one coming up. That's the only one I've had.
8:30, remember?
No. I'll try. I had 7.7s.
You're gonna have to run. You're gonna have to run backwards, I think.
Run on your hands.
I have to crawl. But it's been great. Look at this. It's a festive occasion here. Lots of scenery to look at.
Yeah, look at all the scenery.
Here comes some scenery behind you. Look out.
Up number. I don't know what stop it is. About 30, I think. Dennis is still out. He's our last runner, and our van will be done now. You can see it's 1:11 p.m. We're beyond the exchange point right now. Simply because of the number of vans that are out, we have to wait for them to go by. And every now and then you'll see a runner come by. You see a lot of people waiting. It's starting to warm up. Clouds are breaking a little bit. People are starting to walk a little bit unusually now.
Yeah.
We're about 30 miles from Seaside right now. Our van's going to go in, probably have a couple of beers, wait for the other team to finish, and we'll all run in with them. I'll try to get some of that on camera. Our champion finisher coming in with a limp. What's his limp?
Top of everything else, I rolled an ankle walking down the street here.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You're where you ought to be?
After you finished?
Yeah, just walking down here.
Hour and 3/4 or something. Really? That much? Wow.
No, he was close to target.
What are you going to do about it? Just have
Close.
36.
Well, how's your team doing?
I'm a cast away from the other team. I passed gas down there, and they said to come up and stay with you guys.
God, if we did that, the whole team would be out of production here.
Well, you see, I live with a tough team.
We have moss growing on the north side of our van.
Sounds pretty bad. Well, we're pretty close to being behind you, Gary. Our run is supposed to be in about 5 minutes now.
They got to have this.
And,
You haven't passed the clipboard off to him?
No.
Down here.
Oh, he was supposed to walk down.
Oh. I was asking.
Our number 7 runner is about 4 minutes out right now.
He's about 4 minutes out.
That way.
You better get going before we get caught in the traffic jam again.
The rest of the kids ate
You ready to go, Tim?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go buy some beer.
Getting any sleep yet?
I've had so much of this, I'm about ready to throw up. Let's go get some good old American beer.
You got a deal.
Absolutely.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm walking in, waiting for the rest of the group.
We're in our finish.
We're walking to the beach right now, waiting for the rest of the crew to come in. It's 4:22. We're an hour.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Would you like a walk on camera? Congratulations.
Yes, go ahead.
All right.
This is the finish.
All right, this is the finish.
We're waiting for our team to come in. This is Tim.
Hi, Gary.
There's Dennis. They're both still upright.
Still up? Gary, the team will be in for about another hour, so we've determined the most important purchase that we can make while we're here, in addition to the clothing, the t-shirts, the masseuses, is that we need to go get some Bud Light, and we need to do it now.
That sounds like a reasonable decision to make, Tim.
All right, we'll turn the camera off and come with us.
Now we're just getting a sample of some of the other teams that are...
All right! Yes! Bring it in! Bring the bacon in! Yes, oinkers! All right! Oinkers! Yes! All right! Oysters? Oinkers!
Bring the bacon in. Very fun.
Bernie runs. Now Bernie drives.
And here comes another team. They're really coming in fast now.
I mean, there may be a whole bunch in there.
We got 5 more minutes before they're supposed to get in. Plodding on in now.
I can't see anything since everybody got out in the middle.
Marva's checking it out with binoculars. Okay. They're up there. They're coming in. There they are. They're coming in. Here they come. Boy, look at them plodding right in. All right. Go for it, guys. Yay, Walla Walla. All right, here they go. Yay.
Press, Team 546.
Yes. Hey, they look good. You look good, guys. Hey, it didn't hurt me a bit. Good going.
Yeah, we made it. He's a bone, bouncing bone.
All right. Yeah.
Gonna do it again?
Huh? Sure. Yeah, we're going to do it again.
Indians and Pioneers, Team 545. Congratulations.
I've never heard this bad before.
Let's move over in line so we can get in there. Tell the gal.
You guys want to have a little
Thrifty Thriftway Banana Spiders, Team 48. The Kansas City 12 from the Show Me State. Team to the right, baton to the left. Yes, that is number 386. All right. Baton to the left. And to the right.
Yeah. Where was that?
Well, we're done.
What?
As you can see, it's now 6 p.m. The team finished about 15 minutes ago. This is what the site looks like. It's actually very warm. It's a nice day on the beach.
The Walla Walla Runaways, Team 199. Congratulations, you guys.
Awful lot of teams.
Welcome to Seaside.
This is where they're coming in. We're going to wait for our medals and then go out and have some pizza. I'll probably record that a little bit afterwards.
Ralph Heritage, meet at the music.
Well, we're now in the Pacific Rim restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant. It's 8:32. We're all done. We haven't picked up our medals yet, but this is a post-game interview. Mr. Copeland, what do you have to say about the Hood to Coast run?
Gary, you and I have been friends for a long time, and I can't imagine what in the world I ever did to you to make you mad enough at me to invite me to be on part of this team. It's absolutely the most painful, excruciating experience I've ever had in my life.
And so that means you'll sign up for next
childbirth, of which I've only experienced that vicariously.
So that means you'll sign up for next year then, right?
Oh, sure, yeah, right. Where's the cards?
Yeah, where's the registration form?
Here's Commodore Brent. How do you feel?
What I think is I ought to do a documentary of all the stuff that went on inside the Suburban for those 191 miles. I think it would be rather eye-opening and revealing into the personalities and characteristics of the players.
I think it'd also be embarrassing.
Possibly it would, but only to those who spoke the most and salivated the greatest, I guess.
Moving along, Admiral Ray,
Yes.
how was your experience?
Had a wonderful time. I'm just hoping the next year you find a new old fat man to go ahead and run the uphill portion. So
I don't think anybody, there's no fat man that can take your place.
It really is kind of amazing how fat he is and how well he runs those hard legs.
I tell you, Dennis gets the Iron Man award.
Does that make you feel good or what?
You have to have a little bulk, Ray. You have to have a little reserve, you know, when you start out.
And last but not least is our official driver.
Look at the cameras now.
What should I say about this year's race? Very disappointed I didn't get to run, but very appreciative of the chance to go along on the trip and watch you run and put up with. No, I can't say that.
Wait a minute. You did do the victory lap, so you can't say you didn't get.
That's right. You got to run a little.
Oh yeah, I got to run in the sand. Yeah, that was really stimulating. Made my knees hurt.
Made my stomach
hurt. It made me remember why I wasn't running this thing in the first place this year. It was a great race, and I think that all the runners on the Blue Mountain Express were tremendous competitors and did their part well, sort of. But there still needs to be a tremendous amount of discipline infused into this group because there's too many freelancers, and that'll be something you'll have to work on in the years to come.
We'll do that. Thank you. We appreciate your driving, by the way.
You're welcome, by the way.
Okay, are we doing it now?
You're on.
All right, we're on. All right. Well, Gary, hi. Oh, geez, this is Gary.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
Well, now talk to us for just a minute and tell us what you thought about that.
We're the only ones who.
Tim, if you ever let me organize anything so crazy as this,
we went through that the other day.
Your life would be worthless.
Now, are you enthusiastic about next year's run and participating and even being a leader in it?
As long as I don't get any more injunctions.
No more injunctions. Does that mean that if you do lead the effort next year, that we can maybe have a little more information and a little less verbosity in the process?
I'm a lawyer. I can't change that.
I guess that's right. That's right. Some bad habits or some bad habits. Oh, the crowd in back is getting a lawyer, not a lawyer. Oh,
maybe they sing and dance.
Oh, that's right.
We're lawyers too.
We got a problem then.
Well, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Well, anyway, that's about it.
Good camera work. Admiral shot. Where's the Vaseline? Margaret, does he use a lot of Vaseline at home too? We're trying to get everyone's impression of their experience.
The word was that you certainly did know how to use it once you got a hold of some of it.
The Vaseline?
Yeah. You were able to apply it.
I had to use it on the run.
You were able to apply it quickly and directly.
I heard that.
Why liberally?
And 3 women stopped in their tracks.
Well, Admiral Shaw, was it a worthwhile experience?
It was a worthwhile project. I enjoyed it.
Matter of fact, the way we heard the story is that was a move seen only when Roseanne Barr sang the Star Spangled Banner.
It was very
similar to that, I will say that.
Margaret, we're going to have to maybe sign you up next year.
As support staff, anytime.
You're not going to run? You don't want to run. You better start training over there.
Maybe we can make you
I can start training now for 5 years.
we can make you a driver.
I can be a driver.
You aren't one of these people who think running is fun.
Not at all. I'm not ashamed of it either.
All right, we're in with the other group now. Sam, what do you have to say about your experience over the last 24 hours?
The finalists were great.
Hey, keep it.
I'll just get right to the heart of the matter. I'll say the finalists are great.
There you go.
Okay. Will you pan to somebody else, please? They can elaborate.
Roger, you're
I'm sure Jack would like.
We'll get to Jack. Roger, you're our adopted Walla Walla. How did you like this experience and everything that went along with it?
I agree. The finalists were great. The semi-finalists were good, and the quarter-finalists were good too. But the finalists were great.
And you guys need to explain what that's about.
Jack can explain.
I'm not explaining. I know where this one's going to be shown. I'm not explaining.
All right, Lee.
What did I think of the race?
Yes.
The last run was great. I had to walk it all. It was terrific.
You had to walk the whole thing?
Just to finish on time.
You're going to do it again next year?
Do it again next year, right away.
Okay.
Hey, we were thinking about time out. Time out.
That's what everybody
Okay, back on the record.
Suzanne, how was your experience?
It was wonderful. It was great.
Did you have
Finalists were great.
Wonderful things to say about these guys. There was no belching, and there was no farting, and there was no swearing, and I think that is beautiful.
You were not in.
Nothing.
You were definitely not in our van then.
That's true.
Well, hey, we're
These guys
we're a step above you guys.
above and beyond the call of duty to be very, very kind and respectful.
That means,
that, they ran fast.
you know what? That means they didn't act normally then.
All right.
But they did like the finalists.
All right, Jack, tell us about the finalists.
I can't say anything about the finalists. All I know is we've been on video very little, and it's about time they got the fast crew and the young crew on the video. We carried this whole...
And that opens up another topic.
It's up to Greg now.
All right, Greg.
Oh, I just felt that we did a really good job together as our crew, and actually though I felt that it would have been a lot better if we all kind of combined together and had a lot of experiences together, both bands, as opposed to just separate bands. So, but we had a really good time, and so maybe some better CB equipment and more experience in our van on the computer, $8,000 computer. No, but overall we had a great time, and we'll be there next year.
All right, sounds like a winner. Jack?
Finalists.
Tell us about the finalists.
Well, just one finalist in particular.
What were the finalists?
We had several categories. Yeah. We had running finalists, we had spectator finalists, we had construction workers.
Race official.
And race official fight.
I take it these finalists were all of the female persuasion.
Yeah. Not necessarily. we misjudged one more time. Sam Barker got mixed up. He thought he was going to be a finalist. It turned out to be a guy with green hair.
Did he have pink lycras on? Because we did the same thing.
This guy was one of the guys.
We got like a yellow.
It was a guy.
The yellow one, though. It looked like a mosquito.
Well, it's been good.
I guess it all got...
Go ahead, Sam.
We just got used to looking at the beehive outfits. Tiger outfits.
Yeah, tiger outfits.
And you just assumed.
And we snuck up behind one.
It had nice buns.
Nice buns.
Came here close.
Yellow hair.
Is he blushing? It'll show.
The face just wasn't what we all expected.
Boy, were we disappointed.
And then we kind of figured that maybe everybody looked like that after the whole race.
Probably do.
This was early on. We were disillusioned.
We almost quit at that point.
Well, we'll sign off. We're going to be heading out. We'll see you guys later. Okay?
In the hot tub?
Probably.
All video.
All right. How was your experience?
It was great.
You want to tell us, the other table was talking about finalists. You want to tell us all about the finalists?
I got a picture of the people. The finalists, I think, will have to definitely be a Tiger team.
For what?
Tiger team.
Tiger team.
Tiger team. Best team.
I think I would agree with that.
He admired them a lot. I heard about it.
Did you?
Actually, I think that what we should do for next lap is have Gary Ponti take the 8-leg.
You're right, Don.
I know.
We already did.
The 8, and we should have we're going to switch bands so that we have the first Blue Mountain Express.
No, actually, one of the proposals was that we keep the legs and the vans exactly the same, so everybody knows the legs that they're running, so they can improve on them next year. Everyone said you did so well on your legs.
We're going to switch so the other the weenies in Blue Mountain 1 can get to see some of the.
Those weenies like their legs. Those worked out well.
I think you should change your outfits a little bit more sex appeal to them, you know, kind of like the Tigers, like that. Kind of these yellow and black stripes.
Tell you what, we'll make you our designer.
All right. I'll get you a sponsor, too, for your team. Have a big banner. You just carry as you run in.
All right, we'll work on something like that. We'll see you next year.
All right, hey, we'll be there.
I'm ready to leave. This is the morning after. Everybody, see, 9 o'clock. How's everybody feel?
I feel great. Chris and I want to go out and run.
Did you do the run yet?
Yeah, no, we haven't done the run yet this morning. We're still contemplating that. I think we'll probably wait for a couple of days. But the sleep was great. The sleep was great.
The sleep, the shower. Look at Tim. How's Tim feel?
Fine, and I want to know I owe it all to Gatorade. None of us could have done this without the energy and the fluid replacement that Gatorade
Tim, you're supposed to drink that, not shower with it.
Now he tells me.
Well, I put it under my arms. It really helped me.
And we want to send this tape to Gatorade because we know that after they see this, that they'll commercially sponsor our team next year.
Are you getting a commission for this?
No, but I think if they if they sponsor us to the tune of about $25,000 next year, that'll be helpful.
We could get nice outfits for $25,000.
We could get nice outfits for and a masseuse.
That's right.
That we get a team masseuse.
All right. I wanted to see what.
Here's the fat old man.
Here. Hey.
Maybe we got to rename our team the Fat Old Men.
Yeah. That surf was chilly this morning, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm sure you were out there swimming and stuff, right?
And, swim out through the breakers and come back, right back in on the.
Did your 8-mile run?
That's right. It was great. And the sand. The sand's always tough in the morning runs, but.
Well, we're ready for a little breakfast and get back on the road again.
You bet. Let's get.
You know, Gary.
Yeah, man.
Now you are. I think we need to have a replay of Don Schott's famous stroke and stride that he is well known for. We didn't get that on tape, but we need to have a replay of that.
I don't know if we could coerce him into doing it.
How do you put ointment? How do you put
Vaseline?
Vaseline on and not miss a stride with female runners right behind you? I mean, it was.
How long did that whole motion take anyway?
Oh, he just grabbed that thing, was running along, putting it on this side, and running along, putting it on that side, not missing a stroke with the young lady right behind him. The expression would have been great to see on her face.
Oh, I bet it was. Somebody should have. That's when you want to have a camera to get that kind of stuff.
That's right. We should have gotten it. We could use it for his campaign.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I'm just, don't mind me. I'm just
a little bored.
Yeah, boring.
Boards?
No, never mind.
Hey, JP, how are you doing this morning?
Say, Gary, you know, I just got through reading an article on healing from a marathon. And they said in here it's okay. This is straight out of Runner's World.
All right.
They said it's okay to hurt.
What are you supposed to do?
And you know what also is okay? If you don't run today.
You're kidding me.
No, sir, by golly, it says that you've got...
That means I'm okay.
You're okay. You can be a couch potato for at least every...
Again, it's okay.
You can be a couch potato for 3 days, Gary, so don't feel bad.
Okay.
George Sheehan says it's fine.
This is a special award?
Yeah, special award to Don.
This was a mid-race award that was needed very much.
Well, Chris said we ought to have an instant replay as to how that all worked.
I've got too many clothes on right now, but there are some women around.
That's what you need is a really good woman runner.
They're going to have the Vaseline Award is what they're going to call that.
Vaseline Award.
God, everybody's upright, walking, and everything. Roger, how do you feel this morning?
I'm tired. I'm stiff.
Yeah,
real stiff. You?
Yeah, I'm about the same.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm more stiff. Greg, you're probably ready to go run again this morning, I bet. No after effects?
A couple weeks off.
A couple weeks off?
Yeah, relax.
If your bike was here, you'd have been
no.
to Seaside back.
I'm on a 3-month hold off on bikes.
We impressed him last night. We asked him last night if he could do this 15 years from now. If he thought he could do
about our age.
I love this response. He says, good, I'll be 41. I can't do that.
Now, Greg, how old are you?
26. And feeling sore.
This is
5 years ago, I wouldn't have been sore.
You're just a kid.
That's what it's going to be like 15 years.
Haven't seen nothing yet, huh?
God, that hot stuff really worked for me.
Speaking of finals.
I'm ready to eat breakfast.
Yeah. Are we going to eat just right here? Or?
I think we're going to go down to that Pigs and Pots or...
Yeah. Okay.
And then you guys are going to go on
and then we're going to come back here
to get the medals.
Yeah, you're going to do. I thought Tim was saying we're going to go down to Seaside to eat. I mean, to the
Oh, I don't think we all need to go get the medals, do we?
No, we don't.
You can present them in exchange on tomorrow, right?
You want to do that?
Wouldn't that be neat?
Okay. Hello, the morning after.
Hey, Jack.
Jack, how's Jack the morning after?
I feel real good. My legs are a little sore, and I could use a little more sleep. But other than that, I feel good.
I think we could have all keyed a nice massage yesterday after we finished.
Didn't you get one? Didn't you get one?
Who did you know?
Did you see those? Oh, you got it running. Never mind.
One of the teams next to us had a masseuse they carried with them, and I think next year the driver has to learn that. So we do have a masseuse people on this.
I think that's not a bad idea at all.
We were looking at
We'll go through major withdrawal pains all by itself. You didn't hear that one. Well, I feel good. I'm ready to do it again next year.
A vacant spot
You bet.
on my wall.
I think a masseuse would be a great idea, though. The last of the Mohicans to come down. Look at those legs. How do those legs feel this morning?
Hey, I can walk again. Thanks to that hot tub out there.
Hey, we should point something out.
And,
Gary, do you see this?
Yes. What is that?
It is not anything in his pocket. This is a muscle grouping.
Oh my gosh.
It is a... It is a what?
Yeah. That's focus above the waist. I don't have anything to show down there. Now that I've force-fed myself.
Can we ask Wendy about that?
She'd probably confirm. It's whatever it was good enough for 2 kids, and that was it.
Wow, geez, we're getting on to the pig and pork out. Let's get going.
Pig and pork out.
The hard part was slowing down.
No, that's what I mean though, just build arbitrarily add them on to the actual time so that you know where.
Well, you know, it's the old incentive thing. You give a guy a target time, and what's he going to do? You know, he's going to go after the target time every time. You know, there's no way of slowing.
Well, this is obviously goal setting. A bunch of people, right? You've got to have goals.
That's great. You know, they probably have. If you didn't have that, somebody'd offer them a beer along the way, and they would sit there for 3 hours and spend the evening with them. You know, you'd never see a runner again.
I thought I'd
right, Sam?
My leg on the Kansas City 12's little tailgate party as I was running by.
You know, I think we ought to consider doing the Rainier Coast.
Yeah.
That's in June, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the end of June or something like that, isn't it?
That's what I remember.
I think it would be less congestion.
What, do both of them in the same year?
Well, at least do the Rainier one.
Is that Rainier is in Mount Rainier?
Yeah.
It's not Rainier Beer. It's Rainier Brewery.
That's the Sam Barker song.
You got to climb it. It starts from the top.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the Silver Bullet Triathlon, 3 beers back to back with pizza.